Hi, welcome to our 14th episode Capital TV Midweek Update. My name is JC from TradersTruthReview.com. For our midweek market outlook, this is the situation here. Now for our midweek market update, last week our market, the Bursa Malaysia Index, made a line change to break into the mid-1880 level here. Now notice the gap up here, which is a very strong momentum that this market want to test the old level at 1880. Now that's the same level we were last year, the highest ever in the Bursa Malaysia Index history. This week we are trading at all-time high, a record for the Bursa Malaysia Index. The higher closing by the index is supported by strong fundamental, which is the country economy. We just have the Bank Negara announcement, a surprisingly 6.2% year-on-year GDP growth for the first quarter of 2014. This has exceeded the analyst expectation, which was around 5.1 to 5.2%, and why explain that foreign funds are already buying ahead in the past months, which they were sitting out. Now remember that the smart money has more resources than the average Joe investor has, and they know ahead and they will buy ahead. It's always been like this and will stay the same, pretty much the same way also in future. Again, the market this week has been very good to investors and traders who hold on to their position despite the minor sell-off that we have here. Now, this is why for our first time in Bursa Malaysia, our market has reached all-time high in 30 years odd history of stock market. A remarkable achievement, I must say. On the technical side, we have avoided the potential double top. As you can see from the IVSA chart here, the green bullish zone has turned green, and that's good for the bull. We expect the market to stay pretty much the same way, although I might see a minor pullback coming on next week. It is possible that the market will retest back the 1870 level here. Yes, you heard from Capital TV Midweek Update with JC for our foreign funds net flow. In our site, TradersTruthReview.com, we notice the blue line here, which is the daily foreign fund net buying last week were moving higher, as shown on the image insert on the top right hand side. Now notice the sideways green arrow now, it is still pointing higher. Now foreign funds were net buying exceeding over 200 million ringgit in the last few sessions. This is very positive news, and there are also media reporting that foreign funds were previously underweight in the Malaysian indices, now has begun to turn overweight because of the better expected GDP growth for our first quarter 2014 at 6.2%. Now ladies and gentlemen, my friend, that the confidence in our local Bursa, and this also explains why the market will go higher with foreign funds mopping up any liquidity. We believe there will be more foreign buyings in the coming days ahead of us. For those who are new, the blue line that you see here are the daily buying of selling of foreign funds, while the red line, which is a total accumulation of the 5-day line chain, and it is important to see the trend in this case are moving higher, shown by the green arrow. On the top right insert here, you will notice even last week, the foreign funds were green, maintaining uptrend this week and last week. You heard first from JC, TradersTruthReview.com. Now for our stock watch this week is certainly Lafarge Malaysia with a Bursa stock code of 3794. Lafarge Cement Berhad, formerly known as Lafarge Malaysia Cement, is the leader in the Malaysian construction material industry, especially in the cement. Incorporated back in 1950, its first cement plant was built in Rawang back in 1953. Now part of a major corporation in the global construction and cement industry, Lafarge is a winner in Malaysia nation building exercise, whether it is in the private or government spending. You need cement to build, strong emphasis here. Right now, from the IVSA chart, as you can see here, we are seeing smart money has completed their accumulation and began to mark up higher to 9 ringgit and 40 cents. The support at the 200-day moving average, which is the 9 ringgit 20 cent, has become its major support. As it begins to move higher, drawing more institutional buyers, especially foreign funds who wants to be overweight in Malaysia, will need to look at Lafarge Cement as part of their portfolio. There's an all high here which is not seen at 10 ringgit 20 cents but not shown on the chart here. How high can Lafarge Cement go? That's a good question, right? As you can see from the volume spread analysis chart, we have seen Lafarge just turn green here, right? And will continue for a while. The next target for its all high will definitely be tested will be 9 ringgit 95 cents to 10 ringgit. As part of an industrial stock, Lafarge has a relative high PE about at 20 times and almost no debt, but it does pay a good dividend, 4 to 5%. Its return on equity and profit margin are relatively attractive at 11% and 13% respectively. You can get it from our site, traderstruthreview.com. Now let's review our last week chart, which is Old Town stock code 5201. The market has not break up yet to 2 ringgit 10 cents here or 2.15, preferring to gather more momentum or buy more stock there. The support at 2 ringgit and 5 cents is strong as it has traded above the 200-day moving average shown here, right? The short-term trend is sideways. It may look like Old Town may just move sideways first. As always, have a stop loss as there is no certainty in the market. Now, the message for the week will be, it takes character to sit there with all the cash and do nothing. I didn't get to where I am by going after mediocre opportunity. That is from Charlie Munger. Now, this is a very important mindset to being a good long-term investor. Charlie Munger, the silent partner to the world's greatest investor, Warren Buffett, has been a teacher and mentor to the young Buffett during their partnership in the 1960s. Charlie Munger, a trained lawyer turned investor out of the love to observe human behavior. Now you can see that what Charlie said, that you cannot swing at every ball that comes to you. Look for the one that will serve you well. Keep tuning and stay tuned to Capital TV Midweek Outlook and look for the stocks or trade that is right for you. Remember the phrase, no one cares more about your money than yourself. Let Capital TV be the market expert, inspire your success for tomorrow. That's all the time that we have. Thank you for joining us, and we will review the stock watch Lafarge Cement Malaysia next week, same time, same place. We welcome your question and feedback. My name is jccapitaltv@gmail.com and the website is traderstruthreview.com. Thank you for watching.